yeah. So I am doing another part, but that's only because in the last one I did looks like it just stopped recording, even though it looked like it was recording. Let's get back to it. I just had to think about the resistance, but I couldn't remember the fact. But anyways, yeah. So, oh yeah, no, okay, it's a different thing, but yeah, French didn't just surrender. They fight quite hard. It was big battles. It wasn't just some little thing. I mean, Italy invaded. From the Alp Mountains. Just look at all these army groups. They didn't have a small army. France. They have first army group, second army group, and that seventh army, first group, third, fourth, fifth army, eighth army. They had big armies. Army of the Alps. Because Alp Mountains. Look at all these divisions, soldiers, and look at this. 1,000,000 captured. Like, yeah, a lot of people were dead, but a lot of people died. Dead, but a lot of people were captured too. But yeah, look at all this. And also, I think with because in World War One, Germany signed the armistice, their surrender, and this old train car thing. Back in France, during World War One. But I think during World War Two, when the Battle of France ended, Hitler had the French surrender that very same train car. And I think before, during World War Two, during the invasion of Normandy, liberation of France, I think he also had the train car destroyed. So he didn't have to surrender in it, I guess. Yeah, Vichy, France. Oh yeah, the Italian invasion of France over the Alps took a small amount of ground after the armistice. Yeah, because the thing, not only Germany occupied France, the coastal regions, and Vichy France, was a puppet regime. Italy occupied France, you know, and then Germany, then Italy, when they like Germany's like, nah, I, me in promises. I say I will, but mine. Italy joined them in that too. I mean, we all know what they did. They thought they're all gonna be Belgium and the Netherlands, fighting them there, and then they push through the Ardennes, which they didn't think they could actually do. Forces there, quite a miracle. If something slipped up, if they were discovered that they're at the Ardennes, or it was slowed down, if it's winter, something like that, and they wouldn't be able to get through the Ardennes. Well, history could have changed, but they're able to get through Ardennes, circled mass portion of the army, and the Belgium, Dutch, the Low Countries, Belgium, Netherlands, the Low Countries, and then then they fought in France for a while. And, they surrendered Paris. It wasn't a big battle, lost in Paris, big battle in Paris. You haven't heard of it. You haven't. France isn't. Paris isn't 99. 70% reconstructed. It wasn't a big battle in Paris during World War One. No, during World War Two. I'm getting messed up here, but yeah. So yeah, there wasn't no battle in Paris during World War Two. Neither the time they captured it, the Germans, or the liberated, the Allies. The resistance, they fought the Germans in Paris, because of resistance stuff. They had the liberation of Paris, but not major fighting. When it was captured by the Germans in the Battle of France, you see, well, they just surrendered it. I guess they didn't want the capital to be destroyed. Main Battle of Sedan. Ooh, that's what we're here for. And I think if you guys know Rommel, look at that, look at this, see how much I can see the cursor anywhere. This thing, look at that, and see how much it extends when I pick up battle. Yeah. But I think one thing about this battle, if you know Rommel, the Desert Fox Rommel, Ern Rommel, or if you Saint Rommel, whatever. Yeah, North Africa, big guy there. You're, no, big guy. He's the leader of it, It actually, like, during the Battle of France, he, like, led the Ghost Division, like, made this big advance behind enemy lines or whatever. And, he made it to the French coast or something, and he completed the encirclement of that, big Allied army. There might be somebody else, but yeah, he did, during the Battle of France, did lead the Ghost Division. Some call the Ghost Division. I think he did go behind enemy lines and secure some major victories or whatever. But I don't think he would reach the coast for his first German unit, but I could be wrong. Yeah, that's the aftermath. Let's at least check that. Okay, where's the cursor? Jeez. Yeah, eventually, after 6 weeks, France fell. And then, that ended the Western Front until ended the Western Front. Because Italy, well, then again, the invasion of Italy, it's more Southern Europe, Western, front. Yeah, but this ended the Western Front. So Normandy landings of 6th of June, 1944. They were occupied for 4 years, and probably a lot of French Jews, French people suffered and died and stuff like that. And, all those troops, well, not the nicest things happened to those over 500,000 troops that were captured. I think there were some programs where, like, if you volunteer to work in Germany, like, you send 3 people, send a soldier back. Stuff like that. But also, don't forget. Oh, yeah, that was the fact I remember. Ooh, I remember now. Also, there's, like, quite a lot of French people that not only kind of supported the French regime to an extent, there are people who fought for Nazi Germany. Not just, like, Vichy France, like some French volunteers that fought on the Eastern Front, then were eventually formed into the SS Charlemagne, under control of the Waffen SS and a French SS unit, If you didn't know about that, like, there was like a ton, quite a few of SS units comprised of, foreign national, like foreign people, like, I think there's like an Indian one, maybe. Actually, I think I was formed by Japanese, not SS, but yeah. Like a Turkish one, maybe. They tried to form a British one, like a British Free Corps, but that only had like 53 people. And some people say like the George Washington Legion existed, but I think there's only like a few American defectees, or like if you ever seen Band of Ryan, like, yeah, there were like people who were from America that fought in the German army, but that's because like they moved to Germany before America joined the war, so it doesn't really count all that much. But yeah, probably number of like foreign people who actually fought for the SS, and French people too. Like, I think the SS Charlemagne like sticked with Nazis all the way to like Berlin, 1945. Yeah, like, history is incredible. All this history, it does get talked about, but sometimes not in the proper way, and you ain't got the proper time to really cover it. But hope you guys liked it, and I hope this gets a pretty decent grade. I mean, I'm not sure I'm going to present this, it's a bit long, but yeah, I'll get you. If we ever, of course we're doing our passion project, but if I do this for my next passion project, well, see ya. Oh, that's